Chaos in Ananta is a supernatural force. It's not a villain. It is a fundamental element in the game's setting. It creates a world where reality and anomalies exist. In my opinion, chaos is a X factor for this game, a unique factor that makes this game different and keeps things interesting in the city. I believe the goal for creating chaos is to make things interesting and not let the city be boring. Even though it's an open world, if things don't happen, it can get boring. Now, chaos is defined as the manifestations of human emotions, and it has a spectrum. It goes from good to bad. It's a supernatural force that exists in the setting. And because of that presence in the Nova City, it has made things quote-unquote chaotic, where unexpected has become the new norm. Because the setting of Nova City is not post-apocalyptic, it is a vibrant modern metropolis where paranormal activities exist. It's a normal world with supernatural phenomenon. It is not always dangerous, it's a part of daily life in Nova City, and it can cause minor conveniences or just be funny and have shits and giggles at times. And in this game, we are also playing as investigators, where we look into some of these anomalies which are caused by this chaos. Chaos here has a spectrum, and based on the spectrum, it can be really good or really bad. A characteristic of this chaos is that it exists on a wide spectrum of manifestation of human emotions. And what I mean by that is that it ranges from harmless and funny, born out of good human emotions, to literally existentially threatening, born out of horrible emotions. And because of this variety, we can see a lot of different quests or a lot of different elements in the world building. On a very positive or the bright side of the spectrum, you just have chaos, which is manifested as pranks or shits and giggles, which are kind of welcomed in the part of the Nova City's local custom, but they can be annoying at times. For example, in the trailer, we saw those running toilets, which is, it's funny. It's not really some sort of a existentially threatening, but it can cause some sort of a traffic jam, or it can just be a paranormal event. These things are goofy, irrelevant, and, atmospherically intriguing. Now, on the middle side, you have paranormal and disruptive phenomena. Now, this chaos caused disruption in daily lives of the Nova City citizen. These are the incidents that requires a serious official response, but it can be treated and it is manageable, almost a routine urban problem. Now, on the very end of the spectrum is the existential threats. These are the most dangerous chaos that exists in the city, and this actually threatens humanity. You have seen the trailer that there was a giant mosquito that was blocking the highway, or that giant lady who seemed like she was about to destroy the entire city. These are massive and monstrous entities. And it is in this kind of moments we realize that this shit is dangerous. It's just not funny and for shits and giggles, but it can make us fight for human survival. Based on this, we can also see main quests, side quests, and the world quest that could be built upon this whole spectrum. I hope they also put some sort of a horrifying or horror element because of the chaos. I would love to see that. But right now, the setting is not of that. The setting is a vibrant city with supernatural phenomena. Now, because of this bad chaos or this inconvenient chaos, we have agencies to combat these. So that's why we have two different key organizations. The first is ACD, Anti-Chaos Directorate. Now, Anti-Chaos Directorate, or the ACD, is a primary organization, or used to be the primary organization that the player or our main character is affiliated with. And these are the special task force or the elite agents who mandates this kind of investigation of the chaos to save the world, quote unquote. But in the trailer, we have seen about the ACD being closed down. And of course, the main character is part of that. Now, that event of ACD being closed down could also be related to chaos. Chaos could be responsible for that event, but again, that's a theory. In the trailer, they talk about that the ACD was shut down, and then our main character was recruited by the official police department, which is the NCCA. That brings me to the second organization, which is the NCCA, Nova City Crime Agency. Now, with the ACD out of the picture, the primary force to stop or control this kind of bad chaos appears to be NCCA, and this is the official police of Nova City. This is the police agency that fights the bad chaos or fights the people who use the bad chaos. So right now we have ACD and NCCA. Apart from this, there are other organizations like Cat Express, DK9, Yeet Squad, but I am not really sure if these are organizations who use chaos in certain way, or these are just some side quest or quest giving organizations. Other thing that is born out of the chaos is these gangs. These gangs seems like they use chaos to further their criminal activities. And because of that, they are related to chaos in some sort of way. Now, if there's a new factor or new thing in the society, of course, people will use it to get what they want. And because of that, I feel like the bad side of chaos can also have some sort of purpose in the society where the quote unquote controllers of the chaos is giving some sort of power to these gangs to further their agenda, almost as a symbiotic relationship. And speaking of symbiotic relationship, at least in a theory-wise aspect, we also have special agents, which could be agents of chaos. And what I mean by that is that these people or these characters could be gifted by chaos to have their supernatural abilities. But again, that's a theory. I'm not sure if that's the result of it. And the main character here seems to be that way because he's known to be an Esper, who is a person with supernatural abilities. Now, Esper, again, it's a term which is used in sci-fi, and that's why I'm using it here. But we have seen that this main character and other characters as well have different powers. These are not normal humans. The main character can bring out Venom-style tendrils from his arm. He can navigate everywhere. We have seen that in combat. We have seen that in the mode of traversal. We have seen other characters doing a bunch of stuff. So this could be also related to chaos. I'm not saying it is 100% is, but it could be. And that's why I wanted to mention that here. Because we can see now chaos connects so many different things. It connects supernatural powers, it connects these characters, it connects these kind of agencies, it connects these gangs. The whole world is kind of built around this chaos. It is fun to speculate about all these things. However, I really wish that I get to playtest this game and I can talk more about it, investigate a little bit more, so I can bring out more information and make this kind of videos, because it is really hype. I am going to refrain from talking about what kind of puppet master or what kind of a super villain that could be controlling the chaos, because we don't know yet. We have some sort of a theories about Dila, the corrupted businesswoman. We have some sort of cosmic demon theory. We have, some sort of a corrupted corporation could be controlling this kind of chaos. We don't know yet. There's a lot of theories out there. They are fun to read, but so far we know that in this whole thing, the chaos is a fundamental force in the setting that makes people do different things. It is positive or negative, and it has a spectrum where it could be funny for shits and giggles, could be causing disruption, and straight up be hostile. But we will see what the game reveals. This was the theory and lore for the chaos in Ananta, from what I could find, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.